Hi everyone, and welcome to Ecopsych EXP, where we take a stroll through the forest of eco-psychological themes in video games. My name is Casey, and I'm a doctoral candidate at Veritas Graduate Institute. Thanks so much for joining me. My core message is that video games can and do foster ecological empathy and combat apathy and doomism. I love video games, and I see them as a force for so much good, and I hope that this always comes through in my videos. Today, I'm going to be playing the game Promised Mascot Agency, while sharing an interview with developer Oli Clarke Smith of Kaizen Game Works. Kaizen Game Works is a UK-based indie game studio formed in 2018 by two game industry vets, Oli Clarke Smith and Phil Crabtree. Drawing on their experience working on BAFTA-winning AAA narrative games and wildly popular high-end mobile games, Kaizen Game Works wants to change the rules about game narratives and how players experience them. The Steam page reads, "Explore a cursed Japanese town. Recruit mascot friends and come to the rescue when disaster strikes. Solve the mystery of your exile. Help a living finger work through her many anger issues. Turn Promise Mascot Agency into the best agency in Japan in this open-world narrative adventure." Okay, I have been so hyped to play this one since I first spotted a trailer. It immediately stood out to me and ticked every box for my idiosyncratic tastes. So, let's get this going. Okay, I am so excited about this. I bring you Promise Mascot Agency. Again, going in totally blind to this, story-wise at least, and mechanics-wise. I've watched a lot of trailers. I'm really, really hyped about this, so let's see how it goes. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, locations, businesses, and events are either products of the author's imagination or are used fictitiously. Any resemblance to actual events, places, or persons, living or dead, is entirely coincidental. And with that lovely disclaimer, we shall begin. Welcome to the world of mascots. Mascots were born from the earth a hell of a long time ago and live alongside humans.
A special bonus for the gull wings.
Oh, they look great on you!
I, want one too.
What the hell is this?
Hey, why not, right?
We've got everything humans have. Feelings, problems, questionable biology, and an existential fear of a beyond we can't comprehend. Some of us also have weird abilities or supernatural powers. My mom was a fairy mascot and my deadbeat absentee father was a severed finger. So I inherited a little bit of sparkly magic and an inner void. You're about to enjoy a wonderful summer in a cursed town. But first, you need to see what's happening in Japan's underworld. Can only imagine. Anti-Yakuza laws are strangling the crime families of Japan. Oh no, say it ain't so. The Nakamura Alliance and Kyushu are struggling to survive. At home, they are plagued by squabbles between subsidiaries. On the border of their territory, Hiroshima's Pharaoh Fujiwara Syndicate is gathering. A full-scale invasion is on the horizon. Meanwhile, in Tokyo, the Hara Federation adapted and now commands a vast business empire, leaving behind small-scale criminal activities. A deal has been brokered between Kyushu and Tokyo. By paying a tribute of 12 billion yen, the Nakamura Alliance will ally with the Hara Federation, gaining access to their business contacts and protection from the Fujiwara Syndicate. There's a lot of backstory to this. In a matter of hours, the money will change hands and new oaths will be sworn. The future of every crime family in Japan will be decided on a sweltering summer night in Fukuoka. I first asked Oli, for those who might be new to Kaizen Game Works, how would you describe your studio's creative philosophy or house style? What makes a Kaizen game uniquely yours? Oli responded, Kaizen's house style covers a couple of different things. First is our approach to player freedom. We want to be as hands-off with the player as possible, letting them figure out the system, set their own goals, and determine how they want to engage with the game. Secondly, Phil and I grew up in the DIY punk scene and believe in working within constraints to create something that no one else can create. We don't care about a lot of production values or doing what is always expected of a game. We will create something that only we can create within the means we have. Best behavior, boys. Just smile and humor him. Matriarch Shimasu. Respected clan leader. Okay. All of us in the Nakamura Alliance are indebted to you, Matriarch Shimasu. Brokering this alliance marks your family as our top subsidiary. Thank you for placing your trust in the Shimasu family, Chairman. Maybe this will put an end to all the infighting in the alliance, eh? We'll get all the family heads in line and stop the squabbling. Fifth chairman from the same bloodline. Okay. The scariest Yakuza are those who manage to live this long. I wanted to personally thank your lieutenants for conducting the exchange. You're welcome. Sorry, I keep cutting you off. Once you have handed over the money, you will join us at the banquet with the Hara Federation, won't you, Michizane? Deferential. We're gonna get off on a good foot here. I like our broom. The jaunty manner of wearing our jacket. It's a good look. It would be an honor, sir. Thank you for allowing us to represent the strength and grace of the Nakamura Alliance. The janitor. First lieutenant of the Shimasu family. Shimasu family's top lieutenant. Yes, so you said. And most feared enforcer in all of Kyushu. Kyushu. His legend precedes him. Don't judge a book by its cover, especially if it's the janitor.
It's nice to meet you both.
I'm nice to meet.
I hope we can serve you in a manner that makes you happy, sir. Always had good manners, this one. You two have quite the reputation, the janitor and his protege. Maybe you'll forge your own legend as well someday, young Tokihira. Excellent vibes. I'm just happy to learn from my oath brother, sir. The face of modern Yakuza. Stylish. I like it. Ha, a stylish Yakuza. Michi's oath brother and a rising star in the Shimasu family. Nice hair. The exchange point is prepared. We're keeping it nice and small and incognito. Just these two. They're going early, all courteous-like. Are you a finger as well? Are you the dad of the other finger that we saw? We'll make sure this goes off without a hitch, sir. Don Key. He has seen too much, too often. Shimasu's right-hand finger. Old school Yakuza lives by his code of honor. Born without mascot magic or cute looks, he had to make his way through life on hard mode. I respect him. Ha! Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'll see you all at the banquet. Not if I see you first. Thank you, sir. Promise Mascot Agency is delightfully unusual. Mascot management, crime drama, and small-town intrigue rolled into one. How would you describe the game to someone who's just hearing about it for the first time? For people of a certain age or taste, Promise Mascot Agency is what it felt like to discover a true hidden gem on the PS2. For people that need more description, it is an open-world RPG where you manage a mascot agency as you try to save it from bankruptcy, in order to pay back a huge debt to your Yakuza family. You explore a dying town in Japan, meet magical mascots, help townsfolk, and unravel a conspiracy that threatens to tear apart the underworld of Japan. Hara Federation Exchange Point. Okay. Got ourselves a truck now. Meeting point is just up ahead, boss. Good thing I'm an expert driver. Act 1. Dreams of the future. Were we driving with that broom as well? I can't believe we're meeting the Hara Federation in your beaten up truck. Hey, lay off the truck. My truck is discreet. If you say so. Get off your phone, buddy. Keep your eyes open. Something doesn't feel right. We've got work to do. Relax, boss. This is a simple job, and Don made sure only we know about it. Besides, the big scary janitor's here. Let's be dismissive. I don't want to be, like, openly annoyed. The legend is overblown. I just do my job. Enough chat. The Hara Federation will be here soon. Sure thing, boss. I like the music. Oi, Yoshimatsu's little kids? Maybe we are. Cheap shirts and counterfeit watches? You must be a Weasley. These look like Fujiwara Syndicate men. What the hell are these rats doing here? I don't care who they are. It's time for them to leave. Defensive. Best offense is a strong defense. Don't let them get their guns. Protect the money. With my life. Boom. Kapow. Thwop. These guys are monsters. This isn't working, bro. They're too much. Enough. Come here, pretty boy. Well, if you say so. Just try it. I said enough, whack. Ooh, he got shotted. Ruh-roh. Well, way to bring a gun to a broom fight. Playtime's over. Any more noise out of you two and the next bullet is in his head. And we invested so highly in his hair. Don't listen to him, boss. Kill them. Protect the money. Caring. We're a caring guy. That is our oath brother, after all. Let him go. Janitor isn't so tough after all. Yeah, losers. The Shimasu family doesn't rely on guns. Forget about me, boss. Just kill this guy already. That won't be happening. I'll get a real nice promotion if I bring this pretty head back to the boss. Really? He would want that? Let him go. We won't stop you from taking the money. You have my word. Boss, what are you doing? Your weakness is family after all. Pathetic. Let's kill them both. No, let them run back to their mother and tell her that they lost the Alliance's money. It'll be more fun to watch the Shimasu family destroy itself. How rude.
What's the matter? Excuse much, rude or anything? Nice ensemble.
My guess is no one's ever loved you before.
Let's go. Well, that didn't go the best. I don't understand why you let them leave, boss. They've destroyed us. But we saved you. We didn't raise you to get killed by some coward from the Fujiwara Syndicate. You're the future of this family. That's crap, and you know it, boss. I'm the one in charge here. I'll take the fall. The boss and the rest of the family will need your help to fix this. You're my oath brother. We swore to protect each other above all else. Let's get you back home and patched up. Boss. Shimasu family office. A short while later. Looks like we fixed the coat. Why are you taking the fall for this? The boss needs to sacrifice me to protect the rest of you. It's been a privilege to serve with you, Toki. Now go and wait downstairs. That's an order. The town where the game takes place, Kasomachi, is portrayed as a fading town that's possibly cursed, yet there's an underlying theme of hope and renewal. How do dreams, those of the mascots, the player character Michi, or even the town itself, play a role in the story and gameplay? And why was exploring these dreams important to you? The world is dying. Governments and corporations have condemned us all to destruction of our world and society through climate change, greed, and fascism. Our game is a reaction to that. The world is dying, society is collapsing, and it feels like we can't do anything to stop it. Promise Mascot Agency shows that in these nightmarish times, we can still work together to make communities better and lift each other up. Even if on a macro level we are doomed, at a micro level we can still do good and make our lives a tiny bit better if we help each other chase our dreams. But that's enough now, kiddo. Get in there, Michi. Fate's waiting. Hey, Mom. This was supposed to be the most important day in the Shimasu family's history, but you let 12 billion just disappear into the night. I wasn't going to allow someone from the Fujiwara Syndicate to put a bullet in the head of one of our best. The Nakamura Alliance doesn't care about Tokihira's life. They cared about the money. The Hara Federation came to Fukuoka expecting a warm welcome and a banquet. Instead, they turned up to bloodstains and no money. I hate it when that happens. We got there early as planned. Everything was on time. No one saw us. Sorry, I did not mean to cut you off. Are you good? Okay. The Fujiwara ambushed us before the Hara Federation arrived. They came armed and shot Toki. It was his life or the money. They've never come this far into our territory before. This was unusual for them. We weren't ready. The Nakamura Alliance trusted us with their funds and reputation, and now it's all gone. They're out for blood. Your game places significant emphasis on promises, both in the title and in Michi's deep personal code. Why are promises so important in this game, and how do they interact with the game's larger messages? Again, the social contract has been broken. The promises made by governments and corporations have been discarded. This means that the promises we make to each other become more and more critical. We can only rely on our friends, family, and community. Promise Mascot Agency shows what can happen if we keep our promises to each other, fix our mistakes, improve our community, and strive to be better. The game shows a variety of promises being kept. Matriarch Shimasu places family above all else. Michi promises to fix his mistakes, and the player makes promises to the mascots they recruit, and the townspeople they choose to help. This is also reflected in a more high-level view of a promise between developer and player. You play our game, and we promise to give you as good an experience as we can. News has already spread throughout the Nakamura Alliance. Some families have issued orders to seize our territory as compensation. It will only be a matter of time before the Fujiwara take advantage of our infighting and move on Kyushu. Gotta be done. I understand. Nui, please pass me your knife. These ain't the 80s anymore, kid. A missing pinky ain't gonna fix this. Yikes. Just above the knuckle, push down hard. Okay. Please accept my sincere apology. You picked me up off the streets. I swore an oath to you. It's not me you have to apologize to, Michizane. Kyushu is going to have to fight the Fujiwara invasion without the support of Tokyo. I assume that this is my last night alive. You're eager? Just waiting for the order, Uncle. Her blade thirsts. One of Shimasu's adopted daughters, a blade in the night, a blade in your throat, a blade in everyone you love, whatever mother needs. Mother's dream hangs by a thread now. We looked up to you, Uncle. There are a lot of ways to break a person, and she knows them all. Yui. One of Shimasu's adopted daughters and a future sociopathic genius. Proficient in fraud, extortion, and geopolitical destabilization. Michi starts his journey exiled and alone, yet builds new relationships and finds community in Kasomachi. Why was it important for you to explore the concept of found or created family and community, and how do you hope players will relate to this theme? I think that found families are so much more common now, whether people have needed them due to their own family breakdown or whether they have happened as people have become more connected and new communities have been created online. The world is a difficult place, and life is very challenging. The help we need may or may not come from our own community, so we establish new bonds and create the world we want to be a part of. Michi finding a new family came very naturally when we developed his story. We wanted an isolated man to come to a strange new place and adapt to a new world. We needed him to build something from almost nothing, and unite a town against a common threat. Handy. This is the end of so much, Michi-sane. Our way of life is over. Sounds like time's up, Uncle. Hold still. Wait, is Tokihira still outside? Nah, he's downstairs waiting to pay his respects to the corpse of this guy. Good. No one but us can know about this. Ooh, secrets. The Shimasu family isn't finished yet. I have one last job for the janitor. Cleaning up one last spill. We have one last business that the Nakamura Alliance can't seize because they don't know about it. What company is it? A Mascot Agency! You're going to clean the company up, turn it around, and make us the money we need to keep the knives from our throats. You sure this is a good idea? It will have to be. A Mascot Agency? Where is it? That's what I'm asking. Have you heard of Kastomachi? That's so specific. Of course, the town of gods and demons who curse any male Yakuza who dare to set foot there, granting them a slow and painful death. Sounds like a nice vacation spot. My knife sounds kinder, Mother. The curse that hangs over that town will drain the life from you, given enough time. It's a bad way to die. We'll have to deceive everyone for now to buy some time. You'll be reborn in the cursed town tomorrow, ready to start repaying our debts. Girls, prepare a body bag. We'll make sure everyone sees the janitor's funeral procession. You'll drive him to his grave in his beloved truck. This is a second chance, Michi. If it were anyone else, they'd be dead by now. If you fail again, I'll kill you myself. We are repentant, but we clearly demonstrated that. So let's show our determination to right our wrongs. I won't let you down, boss. Your dreams won't die, I promise. I am so sorry, Michi-sane. My optimism got the better of me again, and now you'll die in a cursed town. Not before I've done what you need me to. The town of Kasamachi feels alive despite being described as dying and cursed. How did you approach creating a sense of charm, warmth, and community within this environment? Early on, we established the relationship between the player, the mascots, and the townspeople as being one of mutual benefit and cooperation. We worked to establish which town roles we would need and then worked out how to connect as many people as possible. Characters often refer to each other and relate anecdotes or information about them. This shows players that these people established connections before the player arrived, and there is already something going on in this town. Another key thing is showing the town change based on the player's actions. When a new business opens, the location in the town visibly changes, and the town levels up. When this happens, the townspeople and Michi get a benefit, and you feel a sense of community. There we go. This is your idea of family? One mistake and we're fed to the Nakamura Alliance. Toughen up, Toki. We are Yakuza. Death is part of life. Say your goodbyes to yesterday and do it quickly. It's a new era and we've got work to do. What will happen to his body? The city will see his corpse. They will see that we take our transgressions seriously. Michi-sane and the legend of the janitor will be forgotten. Will I take over his position? You're already angling for my job, man? Body's not even cold. No, you were there too. If he didn't need to babysit you, he wouldn't be dead. Babysit? Yeah, I said what I said. Stop being a damn child and get to work. Yes, boss. Kasumachi. A short while later.
ここってガチで死の街って感じだよね。
This place really is the town of the dead.
この死体袋を事務所へ運びましょう。文明社会に戻ればお茶も飲めますし。
Let's get this body back to the agency. We can get a bottle of tea when we get back to civilization. Back to truck time. Take your uncle's body bag to his new home. I thought you'd never ask. It's so nice and atmospheric here. Giant Tanuki. Welcome to the town of dead Yakuza, Uncle. The Tanuki statue, whoa, going off the road. The Tanuki statue stands guard and tells the spirits, blah blah blah. Spirits come for you not long after. Oh. The ability to multitask, my one weakness. We have arrived. The mascots in your game have such distinct, quirky personalities and desires. What inspired you to explore mascots as living creatures and their interactions with humans? Rachel, our art director, wanted to make sure that the mascots were living creatures to ensure that their problems and dreams felt genuine, rather than an act put on by a suit wearer. This made the mascots feel more important. We had an idea early on that you would recruit a lot of grunt mascots and a handful of important ones. We decided that this wouldn't adhere to the story theme of everyone being important. It was a lot more work to do 20 mascots with hopes, dreams, and side quests, but it made all of them more human and important. Welcome to your new home, Uncle. Thank you. This is a love hotel. Yeah. If you're recruiting mascots, you're going to need rooms for them. Don't be ungrateful. We will return with further instructions. Further instructions?
金の話ですよ。私たちには金が必要なんです。あなたのせいで中村連合に損失を与えたわけですから。
We need money. The Nakamura Alliance lost their fortune because of you. You need to use this agency to pay that money back.
事務所が軌道に乗りましたら、どのように返済するのか、その方法をお伝えしに参りますので。
Once you have established the business, we'll come and see you and instruct you on how to send that money back to us. If you don't earn enough money, Mother will be killed by the bosses from the other families. I understand. Are you girls walking home? We're meeting Don outside of town. Take care, Uncle.
ピンキーには優しくせろよ。うちらの友達やけ。彼女の助けがいるけな。
And be nice to Pinky. She's our friend. You'll need her help.
Pinky?
Pinky? And the brain. Act 2, A Cursed Town. Let's check out the digs. Hello. A lonely room for one? Confused. We're gonna get off to a nice footing with this Pinky. Pardon? Are you a time waster? This is the Love Hotel. We charge by the hour, punk. You got a hot date on the way or what? Pay up or get out. The self-service machine is broken, so just hand me the money. There's an ATM outside if you need cash. I'm the new manager of this dump. Rude. You've got to be kidding me. Wait here. Who is this guy? Jacket on his shoulders like some kind of... Oh no. We made Pinky angry. You think you got what it takes to run a love hotel? You think this is easy street or something? You make me sick. Waltzing in here like you're hot stuff. I'm not here to take over your love hotel. I'm here to run the Mascot Agency, and you're standing in my way. What did you say? I'm here to do my job. You can either help me or get out. I'll kill you. Michi is fascinating as a stoic yet caring character, navigating a major life upheaval. Could you speak about how empathy and compassion shaped your development of his character? We didn't want to make Michi as that cliched, big city guy forced to move to the countryside and he hates it to begin with, but then the community shows him why they're cool and he ends up loving the place story arc. I find that pretty disrespectful and worn out. Without him going through that arc, it means he is coming from a place of acceptance and sincerity. It means that we could surprise the player and get straight into the good stuff. Michi has had empathy instilled into him by his first found family, the Shimasu Yakuza family, and he takes that with him wherever he goes. And what a Tuesday. Second time one day, beaten up. Damn, you're tougher than you look. I'm guessing you're not coming after this business solo. Who sent you? Who did you say your boss is? Frustrated. I didn't get the chance. Quit whining. Just tell me who I should be expecting next. Matriarch Shimasu sent me to bring the Mascot Agency back to life. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Shimasu sent you? Why the hell didn't you say that sooner? I am Pinky. I've been looking after this place. Pinky, failed mascot looking for a new chance. Kasamachi hasn't treated her well, but she's ready to make dreams come true. I believe in you, Pinky. Maybe this will be a good day at the office after all. Come on, I'll show you around, boss. Right then, boss. What's your name? Everyone calls me by my first name, Michi. You're Michi? As in, the janitor? Our reputation precedes us. So much for lying low. How do you know that name? Oh. I'll be your dad. I can't believe a fellow violence liker is my boss. I'm looking forward to learning a lot from you. You'll be like the dad this girl never had. So what brings someone like you to the town of the dead? Is the janitor here to clean things up? Very stoic. I made a mistake, and I've been sent here to atone for it. The dynamic between Michi and Pinky has such heart. What went into developing their unique relationship? Pinky is just one part of the relationship that Michi has with the women in his life. Unlike almost all Yakuza, he is bossed around by matriarch Shimasu, his actual boss, and her adopted daughters Nui and Yui. We didn't want to write yet another aggressive Yakuza man that treats women badly, so we made a character who has devoted himself to his female boss. When he meets Pinky, she kicks him into line, and they fall very naturally into a buddy cop, or manzai relationship. They both have their strengths and flaws and learn to lean on each other. Pinky is a lost soul and is quick to ally herself with Michi, as his crime family has previously cared for Pinky. This game was written over 4 years, and Michi and Pinky are almost always together. This gave us a lot of time to take their writing slowly and write a story about friends, rather than an insufferable new guy having an adversarial relationship with his new companion. That kind of thing isn't that interesting. It is more interesting to explore how two very different people become best friends. You always this uptight. What happened? I know about your world. Give me the deets. The Nakamura Alliance were going to hand over a huge sum of money to the Hara Federation as an exchange. I was supposed to be in charge. The Fujiwara Syndicate ambushed us, and I had to choose between the money and my oath brother's life. You must have really messed up if she sent you to a town with a curse that kills Yakuza dudes. Hang on, did Nui and Yui bring you here? How do you know Nui and Yui? Oh, we go way back. We used to hang out here. You did? Why didn't I know that? They used to come here in secret. I don't know why. Anyway, we've got something in common. Both abandoned in a cursed town by Don Key.
ドンキーがあんたの父親か？確かに似とる。島津の姉さんに引き取られた俺をドンがいつもそばで導いてくれよったとさ。
Well, rub it in, buddy. Is Don Key your father? I can see the resemblance. Matriarch Shimasu took me in, and Don was always there to guide me. Aww. Glad he was a father to someone. He took off and abandoned me here years ago. My mom was the fairy marshmallow. I got her eyes and a squishy body. Just got a bad attitude from my dad. Nah, apologetic. This poor little Pinky grew up without a dad. How rude. I'm sorry, Pinky. I'm sorry, I didn't know about this part of his history. Whatever you say, sweetie. I'm his flesh and blood, but here I am, cleaning up unspeakable fluids in a bankrupt love hotel. Unregardlessly, we've got a job to do. I can't believe Shimasu sent you to this dump. How much did you lose anyway? 12 billion yen. 12 billion yen? Are you an idiot? Hey, we just value family, okay? You can't put a price on family. Good grief. Fine. Whatever. Why'd this have to happen to a nice girl like me? Anyway, down to business. The theme of a cursed, slowly dying town might resonate with feelings many people have about ecological or societal decline. How does Promise Mascot Agency provide players with a sense of agency or hope amid such challenging themes? As discussed earlier, this game is about trying to make the best of what we have in a doomed world. If we can support each other, we can at least try to enjoy the time we have left on this dying rock. The first hitch is that Mayor Maeda has forbidden us from doing business in Kasomachi. Why? I don't know. Old man stuff, probably. He's very uptight. Let's implore further. That's true. We're in cahoots. You need to tell me. We're working together now. Fine. He hired the Mascot Agency for his granddaughter's birthday party, but all our mascots had left, so I did it. I know this is a surprise, but I'm not a people person. Things happened. He refused to pay up and rescinded the Mascot Agency's business license. So that's why this is operating as a love hotel. Sounds like we need to see the mayor so that you can apologize and get our license back. More importantly, let's talk cash. How much you got? None. Good grief, the agency's account is empty. So we're bankrupt. Aww. If Matriarch Shimasu believes in you, I believe in you. I've always been a sucker for dreams. Shimasu's dream, my dream, your dream, the dreams of the mascots we're going to employ. Promise Mascot Agency combines bright visuals with some darker narrative undertones. Why was it important for you to blend the cute and the dark, and how does this duality reflect the complexities of real-world issues? We felt that we couldn't just have one or the other. We could try to do nothing but cute and create a surface-level story, or go all dark, but that wouldn't mesh with the mascots. The contrast between cute and dark gives variety, pacing, catharsis, humor, and the humor helps illuminate the absurdity of the dark the characters fight against. I think that we always want to have humor and silliness in our games, and that means that we need to include lighter elements to allow us to do that. I'm not necessarily sure how this reflects the complexities of real-world issues, but we wanted a game that could present those issues to the player and allow the player to explore them without it being unrelenting or off-putting. If you're ever unsure about what you should do next, open up the management menu. I'm your new hot secretary. I'll put your to-do list in there. The button prompt for the management menu is on your HUD when you're driving. Press that thing. By the way, you got a phone on you? No, I don't like them. Why are old men like this? Fine, I'll handle all the phone calls and messaging people. You just look menacing and drive us around. The mayor's over at the town hall. Head down the hill and across the river. It's the place with the flags. Don't worry about it being early in the morning. That old fool wakes up early, shows his face at town hall, and then just drinks in the afternoon. Now, let's go clean up this town! And we're off. It's just straight down this hill and over the bridge. The mayor is a crusty old geezer. He hates everyone. I can't wait to meet him. So far, so good. No giant car wreck. Alright. And, crash. Oh, no, we don't want that. I spoke too soon. Let's back it up. Let's turn it around. Driving, my other one weakness. There we go. Flawless. You ready to apologize? I guess. We need this to get the business going again, and the band back together. Yes, Mom. Don't start that. You need to throw your pride away. We have a dream to achieve. Grovel. Whatever. You're a little conspicuous, guy. Do not mention my history, nickname, or matriarch Shimasu. We need to keep this as quiet as possible. Whatever you say, boss. Don't be like that. Fine. After you. Thanks, boss. Your collaboration includes incredible artists and talents from around the world. How has incorporating diverse perspectives influenced the storytelling and world building of the game? The way we work with everyone on the game is to trust them and only give light direction on what we want. Everyone working on a game should be able to put something of themselves into it, and so we let people come to us with what they want to put in. We will say no or tweak things if they aren't right, but so much of PMA is the result of cool people being trusted to make something cool and interesting. Our collaborators could all put their own lived experiences into the game, either overtly with character designs or subtly with how particular features feel. Diverse perspectives make better games. You get outside of your own way of thinking, and elements you would have never thought of are added, creating something exciting and surprising. Nice office you got here. You got some nerve showing your face here, Pinky. And who the hell is this? The face of corruption in Kasumachi. A despicable man that has run Kasumachi into the ground for his own gain. Vote for Maeda and vote for misery. We're not even using a fake name or anything? Alright. Mr. Mayor, my name is Michisane Sugawara. I am the new manager of the Mascot Agency. Very apology, much contrition. We've come to apologize for Pinky's previous poor business practices and to graciously ask for a Mascot Agency license to be reinstated. No chance. I'm a corrupt old jerk. This little freak ruined my granddaughter's birthday party. What did you say? What Pinky meant to say is that we are very sorry for any past inconveniences and want to ensure that they never happen again. Mayor Maeda, I apologize for what happened at your granddaughter's party. I shouldn't have said what I said, or put the knife where I put it. I am not good at being a mascot or a company representative, but with your permission, I would like to improve and become a better person. Finger. Would you graciously let us conduct business again? Says you. You don't know about the power of dreams. Why? It's a worthless business with zero potential, especially with you running things. You said it, Pinky. We'd like to put the town and its mascots back on the map. Ha, that's a good one. You have no hope. The only mascots in this town are weirdos, tramps, and freaks. My kind of people. Watch what you're saying. Anyway, why is there some thug in my office? You're clearly a Yakuza, and I can't be seen with the likes of you. I have a reputation to uphold. I don't know what you're talking about, pal. I am but a humble janitor. Whatever my previous life may have been, I can assure you that I am now nothing more than a humble mascot fan and an aspiring entrepreneur. Support small business. Pinky and I wish to work together to make a profitable business that benefits Kasomachi. Nonsense. I'm not letting some thug and a failed mascot run a joke of an agency in my town. Alright, let's just be direct, man. Look, dude, let's get to the point. I assume that you're looking for a payment from us. We'll cut you in. If you allow us to have our business license, we'll cut you into the proceeds after we start receiving work. Well, now you've put it that way. I am surprised a thug and an idiot could be so savvy. It's really not that hard of a concept. Here is your license. It's under Pinky's name. I can't have any record of me giving a business license to an ex-Yakuza. Thank you for your support, Mr. Mayor. Thanks, Your Majesty. Mascots experiencing humorous yet heartfelt challenges, like Tofu getting stuck in a doorway, invite players into empathy through humor. How do you see humor as a powerful tool to connect people emotionally to your characters and story? So long as you're not punching down, humor is the ideal way to draw people into something. When we encounter something new, if we associate it with positive feelings, we become much more accepting. We can show the player the problems that mascots face, and while celebrating the absurdity of the world we have created, draw players in. This can be through the slapstick of the mascot battles, or driving physics, or Pinky's scathing takedown of people that work in finance. Rather than feeling like a lecture, it becomes a shared joke. Mission accomplished. Are we really going to give him kickbacks? We'll deal with that later. What's important is that we're back in business. I'm sure he'll come to see us about it. Don't worry, his thugs are nothing compared to the janitor. Don't call me that here. That's my old life. Fine. We need to head back to the office. I need to do the paperwork to reopen the agency. No one knows we're open for mascot jobs yet. We need to put the word out. What about recruiting mascots? We'll deal with that after we've got the admin out of the way. Okay, let's get moving. Item obtained! Business license! Woo! A bit of paper that enables dreams to be chased and promises to be kept. With your varied cast of characters, including eccentric mascots and nuanced humans, how do you balance conveying meaningful interpersonal relationships without overwhelming the narrative? There is no way that you can have all of these characters and include them all in the main narrative. Most characters are optional, but meeting them is desirable. Digging into all of their relationships becomes a player choice, allowing players to chill in the open world if they want to break from narrative. When you position character stories and relationships as elective, it means you can go deep and hard with the dialogue as the player has chosen to engage with it. It takes a lot of work to plan and develop these stories, but knowing that the player has bought into experiencing them. Alright. Back behind the wheel. Oh, that was not me. Pinky, is that really necessary? Just a little Jocelyn. Ain't gonna hurt ya. Oh, we're glitching a bit. I'm not gonna even attempt that boost right now because I feel like it can only end in further disaster. Alright. We did it! Back in one piece. Let's get out. In what ways does Promise Mascot Agency empower players to express themselves authentically within its world? What role do you think video games can play in helping players overcome feelings of apathy or disconnection and move towards a greater sense of agency? Player expression is at the core of Kaizen, and this can come in different forms. In our previous game, Paradise Killer, the player expressed themselves by choosing which aspects of the crime to investigate, how to speak to suspects, and then choosing which evidence to present in the trial. PMA is built less around this kind of expression and focuses more on mechanical expression. The player learns how the management simulation and world works and chooses how to engage with it. That might be the types of contract perks they give a mascot, how they respond to the demands of the corrupt mayor, or determining their near, medium, and long-term goals. The player can choose which characters they want to interact with, which types of work they take on, and ultimately what their business ethics are. Right, boss. We're almost back in business. Just one last field to enter into the registration site. What are we calling this place? It used to be called Kasamachi Mascots, but then I changed it to Hotel Promise when things went south. Then we'll call it the Promise Mascot Agency. We have to fulfill a promise to Matriarch Shimasu and the mascots in this town. have informed the mysterious masked figures at the Mascot Ranking Association in Tokyo.
ミステリアスマスク
Mysterious masked figures? You don't say.
ランキング協会が運営してる得体の知れない神秘的な存在さ。あたいらマスコットの運命はあいつらの黒く冷たい手のひらに握られてるって感じなんだよね。
They're the unknowable, esoteric god beings that run the Mascot Ranking Association and hold our lives in the palms of their onyx hands.
なあ、これ見てみろよ。画面の上の方。
Hey, check this out. Watch the top of the screen.
見えるかい？ラブホの SNS アカウント。
You see that?
プロミスマスコットエージェンシーにリニューアルしたんだ。新規
I just rebranded the Love Hotel social media to Promise Mascot Agency. We got some new fans. Okay, as a big personal fan of Deadly Premonition, what was it like involving the legendary Swery, along with other incredibly talented figures to voice the game's characters? In some ways, our games wouldn't exist without Swery. I was already working as a professional designer when Dead Prem came out, but when it did, it completely changed my view of what games should be. I played that and Dark Souls around the same time, and after getting caught up in the Western AAA push of the 360 era, playing these two reminded me of what we were losing. It felt like charming, surprising, soulful games were a lot more common on the PS2. Even some of the biggest PS2 games like MGS2 and 3 are big, weird things that don't play like other games. The 360 era ushered in more mono game design, yet here was Dead Prem. When we got the opportunity to do voice acting, our friends at Kowloon pushed us to search out game dev cameos, and I emailed Swery immediately. He's a charming guy with a great voice. Well, I am concerned that you previously had a social media. I'm more surprised at our amazing success. Why did a Love Hotel have social media followers?
多分倦怠期の夫婦かなんかが相手の知らない街で何かいけないことをする妄想に浸ってたんじゃないの？
Tut tut tut. Probably people that married early fantasizing about the things they could be doing in a town their partner doesn't even know the name of.
とにかく
Naughty
何か
naughty.
やるたびにあたいが近況を投稿すれば暇な奴らがシェアしてくれるってわけ。そうすりゃ事務所のファンが増えるんだよ。
Anyway, each time we do something, I post an update, and people with nothing better to do share it around, and we get new fans.
あんたの名前は出してないから心配いらないよ。世間じゃまだあんたは死んだって思われてるからね。
Don't worry, I didn't mention your name. The rest of the world still thinks you're dead.
っていうか、オンラインであんたが顔出しすんのは事務所のイメージとしてマジでありえないかんね。
Burn.
成功させなきゃならないんだからさ。
I can assure you that you are definitely not the face of our online presence. We're trying to make this a success.
ファンの数によって有名度レベルが決まるし、それによってマスコットランキング協会の人気チャートでの順位が決まるよ。
The amount of fans we have determines our fame level, which determines where we stand in the Mascot Ranking Association's popularity chart.
有名度レベルが高いほどうちの事務所が真剣だってことがたくさんの人に伝わるし、そうすればより多くのチャンスが開けるってことだね。
The higher our fame level, the more people know that we're serious, and more opportunities will open up to us.
だからいいことをしてファンを増やそうってことさ。
So keep gathering fans by doing good stuff.
よーし、準備は万端。夢を叶えるために動き出そうか。
Right, we're all ready to go and make some dreams come true.
ところで
What about your dream?
久しぶりに聞かれちゃったよ。
Not been asked that in a while. Is there anything else you'd like to share about your process, intentions, or hopes for the Promise Mascot Agency in the future? The floor is yours. I think Promise Mascot Agency is cool as shit. It is big, fun, goofy, sentimental, gamey, silly, serious, dark, and committed to the bit. It was a huge project for a small team to work on, and seeing the response it has received has validated some/all of the pain of development. I hope more people play the game and meet all of the wonderful friends in the game. Also, I think Pinky's voice actress, Ayano Shibuya, should win Best Performance at every award show. Thank you to everyone that supported us, played the game, and wanted to talk about it.
あたいの夢は事務所を経営して町のマスコットになることかな。あたいの荒っぽいところを削ってこのゴミためみたいな町に喜びをもたらしたいのさ。
I want to run an agency and become the town mascot. Maybe sand off some of my rougher edges and bring some joy to this dump. Pinky, achieving your life's mission is now my life's goal.
じゃあ町長になってみたらどうや？
What about becoming mayor?
あたいが政治の仕事とか向いてるわけないって。
No one is. Me, I don't think I'm cut out for political office. Altruistic. I genuinely believe in you, Pinky. You could do way better than that guy.
向いとらんやろ。それやったらお前もなれるんじゃなかとね。
Maeda certainly isn't, so why not you?
必要やしな。
This town needs a new mayor.
前倒しまつして森に埋めるつもりかよ。
It took a dark turn. Are we going to kill Maeda and bury his body in the woods?
違う。いいやつが先頭に立てばこん町は変えられるんじゃないかってことだよ。
No. We'll see if we can improve this town the nice guy way first. And then we'll bury his body in the woods.
でも覚えといてよ。あたいはちゃんと心づもりできてんだからさ。
I just want you to know that I'm ready.
なんの？
For what?
森ん中に埋める話だってば。死体を車に積んで森まで無言のまま走らせるのってめっちゃ絆が深まりそうじゃない？
Burying a corpse in the woods? I bet putting a body in a car and driving up to a burial spot in grim silence is really bonding.
そういうのずーっとやりたかったんだよ。夢リストの2番目だな。ちょっと心に留めといてくれよ。
Just something I've always wanted to do. I suppose that's number 2 on the dream list. Just keep it in mind.
事務所の中は自由に見て回っていいからさ。気が済んだら出発しよう。
Feel free to take a look around the agency and leave when you're ready.
おっと忘れるとこだった。あんたにはだるまさんに目を入れてもらわなきゃ。伝統だからね。
Actually, I almost forgot. You need to paint the eye of this Daruma. Tradition and all.
なんか汚な。
It's filthy.
大きなことを始めるときに目を入れるんだけど、今日まで何にも大きなことは起きてなかったんだよな。
Aw. You're supposed to paint the eye at the beginning of doing something big, but nothing big has happened until today.
ここからプロミスマスコットエージェンシーが始まるんやな。
Well, this is the start of the promised Mascot Agency then.
俺たちで夢を叶えることができるとやね。
We've started making our dream come true.
Hey now, this is what dreams are made of. めっちゃいい感じだよ。これで人生に希望が持てる気がするね。
This feels good. Life has some promise now. We've done it! We have begun the promised Mascot Agency. Loving this so far. Really, really cool vibe. I would like to extend the most heartfelt thank you to Oli for his time and responses, as well as the rest of Kaizen Game Works and all the talented collaborators that made this incredible game possible. I've had so much fun with it. Promise Mascot Agency is now available for purchase on Steam, and as should be obvious by now, I highly recommend picking it up. Until we meet again, please feel so very free to like, subscribe, and share, and as always, thank you so much for being a part of this little ecosystem.